Hi there, Dan the Weatherman here. Hey, welcome to my weather show where I take a look at the weather for the coming week. And it's a big week, of course. School holidays, you kids, you're going to need the extra layers first part of the week, but overall the week is pretty good. Farmers, how is it looking for you? Rainfall wise, with a big area of high pressure after this wintry little blast to work through, or early winter, it does settle down, so not a lot of rainfall really. High pressure across much of Australia, that will continue to sit there. Temperature-wise, I mentioned this is temperature anomaly. Where it's blue, colder than normal. Where it's white, it's right on average. And where you see the orange, it is, of course, warmer. Colder southwest flow. You can see the blue flooding in through the course of Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday we go, as the high builds around, or westerly flow, we start getting the milder air. See that across with a Föhn effect there. Temperatures warming well back into the teens, even a couple of 20s, and that'll track its way up across much of the west of the North Island. So it's going to be a cold start. Some spots down south you may even struggle to say hit 10 degrees for a high. Frost will certainly be a factor, bear that in mind. Rainfall wise, we've got this southwest flow, so it's western coast, the far south that get the most rain. Where you see that purple there, that's 50 to 100 millimeters of rain, perhaps for Fiordland over the course of the entire week. That blue there, you might struggle perhaps in parts of central Otago to even get a millimetre or two, sheltered of course for the Alps, some of that up to the west coast. So notice a bit more colour there, that's a bit more rain. That's with sort of a weak upper low forming and lingering the front a bit later on in the week. But let's take a look at things and see how it is of course going. Lots and lots of cloud, rather speckled, a bit like a sort of lumps, like just lumps of porridge bubbling about there. One little front there. All the speckly stuff coming out well out of the Southern Ocean. It moves across the warmer sea and it just goes boom, like that, bubbles to life. This clump of colour, this is the one that'll give us that wintry surge. Snow level 800-900 metres to the far south. The flow is west-southwest, so it's really only the far south that might see something. So this is the week, Monday. There's that lump we saw there. That tracks in west-southwest, so only the far south for those wintry showers. There it is Tuesday. We quieten it down going into Wednesday, a little bit of a ridge. One more little trough there, that's Wednesday into then Thursday. And you see the high slowly building in, keeping a westerly flow. One more little flick of a high, of a little trough. And you think the high is going to build in, and it kind of really does. That's the scene next weekend, probably going to have high pressure. Some of the models are jumping around. They want to bring another system late week, but I think overall it's a cold start and then it's more settled to end off. So Monday, South Island, how are you shaping up? Rug up as you step outside. It's going to be a chilly one. This, of course, is your main boundary. This blue line here, of course, that is usually the snow level dropping below 1,000 metres. So the far south, places like the Milford Road, maybe even the Crown Range, just heads up for some wintry showers. First part of the day and at night, best chance. Notice it's mainly west, far south, nothing going in because that flow is more west-southwest than coming in across more of a southerly direction. East coast, you're fine. To the North Island, looks pretty good, doesn't it? There'll be some overnight rain clearing away on this little zone of some blue here. Those are some showers. Otherwise, the day is okay. Flow going into that west to southwest direction. So it's going to be cold to start with. Where you see the blue is some frost down south. Temperatures will range from single figures South Island, more than likely. Some of them still getting to double figures for the temperatures in the morning, but it will certainly be a chilly one for quite a few of us. Tuesday, second little trough and that blustery southwest flow. Tuesday's probably going to be the coldest morning. Heads up for that. That'll be the chilly one, of course. Much of the North Island, you'll see that next trough to slide its way through. Same sort of thing. Some showers, not all day. Clear it through. West-southwest flow, a bit on the breezy side. First couple of days of the week, raincoats for sure. Not great for the outdoor plans. It will be cool, but we start to see the numbers sort of improving. But I mentioned some spots down south. You may struggle to get highs to even 10 degrees. Yeah, certainly want those layers. By Wednesday, one more little trough here, flicking to the far south, further north, further east, you're otherwise fine. Going to be still cold Wednesday morning, maybe not as chilly, not as frosty to the far south. There's your little front there tracking through. A lot of decent dry weather, and just losing some of that bark and bite, for instance, with that meanness of that cold and that wind. That rain lingers there because of this upper level trough. This is the upper wind. See how it just hangs out so it can't go through. That causes it to stick around until Thursday with perhaps some leftover showers. Wednesday's temperatures, notice how they're coming up. These are anywhere from sort of 12, 13 to perhaps 20 towards the far north. So coming up, the reason why the flow is going more westerly instead of that cooler southwest. One flick of a trough, leftover showers to the far south, further north and east on Thursday. You are looking fine. And it's quietening down. Remember, we're building the area of high pressure. Those are a few showers. Remember that little upper low sitting across the north and the east? That flicks in some showers. But even that doesn't have much. It's just like dragging your foot a little bit before you sort of finally clear it away. By Friday, we've got a few showers to the far south. That is pretty much it. Weather's quietening down and these pressure lines building across, so it is quieter over much of the country. A few showers southwest flow here and there, but settled for certain as we finish off the course of the week. And even temperatures for some getting back to more like where you should be or even above. You'll be seeing a few spots 20, and the far south and east you could be back into those upper teens. There might even be the odd 20 as well. So it's a cold start, and by the end of the week settling down, but get those layers handy as we start off the course of the week. That's it for now. I'll see you guys again soon. That's the weather for now.